So you're telling me that Disney is going to focus on streaming instead of big blockbuster films? Well, shit, count me in. Hello guys, don't forget to like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and hit that little bell right there so that you can get notifications every time I upload a video, okay? Enjoy. What is up guys, this is Andy Matrix, and I bring pretty cool fucking news, actually, pretty cool fucking news. I mean, check this out. So Disney announced, today is the 12th of October, Disney announced 2 days ago, October 10, that they're reorganizing their entire business model and focusing on streaming. That means that they're gonna become Netflix, like Netflix, with Disney content. And honestly, this is a good idea. It is a good idea because this provides a steady income, a steady flow of income. And I'm gonna do some math with you right here. So before I read the article, before I go and read the article, let's just do some math as to why so many businesses are jumping on the video streaming service. Okay, it is residual income, and then of course they can add in other things like merchandise and toys and video games and selling T-shirts and the Disney park, all that shit, right? So if we go here on excuse me, we're right here on Google and we're looking up Disney Plus subscriber count is 50.5 million. So we're gonna round it up to the closest million, right? And so here we got 61 million subscribers, right? I mean, that's pretty freaking fast in 1 year, because Disney Plus literally came out in 2019. So we're gonna multiply that by $6.99 that people are paying, and that's $426 million per month. So multiply that by the years, by 12 months, that's $5 billion per year that they're making with their video streaming service. Now they can take like maybe, I don't know, let's say they use 30%, let's say 30% of that income. So 1.5 billion of that amount can go towards TV shows, animation, new movies, what have you, all that shit, right? All that good stuff, right? And then, I say within a couple of years, within the next 5 years, Disney can have as many subscribers as Netflix. For example, if we go over here, Netflix, if we go over here, Netflix subscriber count, it is 182 million. So let's go ahead and do the math. 100, and we're gonna round it up to the nearest million, right? So 183 million. Hold on. 183 million subscribers times $9.99 per month that all these subscribers are paying. That's 1.8 billion that they're making every month times 12 months, which is a whole year. $21 billion that they're raking in every single year. And that's not to count the DVD sales. That's not to count like the merchandise sales, maybe the the toy sales from things like the Stranger Things. That's not even. We're not even counting. We're not even counting certain other things. But look, the point here is that Netflix, Netflix with all these subscribers, this is a steady income. This is a steady income stream that they have. So they don't have to rely on 1 or 2 blockbuster movies per year to make bank. That's what I'm trying to say here, right? And this is why the streaming business model is so good and so popular, because even Crunchyroll is creating their own anime, and so let's go and read here. Let's just doing so much math and shit. Alright, so it says on Monday the company announced a massive organization of its media and entertainment business that will focus developing productions that will debut on a streaming service and broadcast service. Disney Media Businesses, Ads and Distribution, and Disney Plus will not operate under the same business unit, the company said. So all these parts of Disney, they're all gonna operate under one roof, basically. And also keep in mind that map that I just did, that's just a subscription service. We're not even counting Disney World, which, I mean, once the economy opens back up, obviously it's going to recuperate, right? So it says its major reorganization comes just days after activist investor Dan Leov, a major investor in the company through his Third Point Capital Edge fund, called on Disney to cancel his dividend and redirect more investing into streaming. Right? So Disney, they're paying attention to its investors, which, I mean, that kind of kills creativity. But hey, I mean, pretty good decision. So Disney announcement follows a significant reorganization of its release schedule to address new realities, including collapsing theatrical releases business, production issues, and the runaway success of its streaming service, all caused and accelerated by the national failure to effectively address the COVID-19 pandemic. Now, so basically what they're saying here is that since the coronavirus pandemic, the beer virus, the Toyota Corolla virus, since it's destroyed the economy, and a lot of theaters, a lot of movie theaters, they're gonna close. A lot of movie theaters, they're closing, and they're probably not even gonna open up again. A lot of theaters are gonna go out of business. They're not gonna open up again, and they're gonna start releasing all these movies, and all this entertainment stuff at home for your devices, for your, people are gonna be watching it on their tablet, on their computer, their smartphone, and yes, we're gonna consume through our devices. So, I mean, they might still release 1 or 2 big blockbusters movies per year. Like they'll have one big movie, one top movie that they're gonna release in theaters, and then the rest of their content, they're just gonna, they're gonna use lower budgets and they're just gonna put it on the streaming service, right? And I think Netflix also said that they're going to do that. Netflix, they plan to release Netflix, they're soon, or so they say, that they want to have at least one, a couple of movies come out in theater in addition to their streaming service. And dude, it's good for revenue, it's good for business. And also that way you don't burn so much money in the movies. I mean, think of all the Marvel movies that came out in 2018 and 2019. I mean, let's say 4 Disney movies came out in 1 year. Especially with the Marvel stuff, that's close to $50. So I mean, you could spend all that money on Disney, right? On Disney Plus. And I mean, you also gotta remember, Disney has so much, so much content. They got what? National Geographic, Marvel, Fox. They got Fox. They got, I think don't they own like a sports channel or something? Disney got billions upon billions. So not only that, but they also have Hulu. So it brings in just a bigger stream of income. It's more reliable, and the reason why this is a better business model is because they don't have to rely on theaters to bring in the money. Now they're selling directly. They're selling directly to the consumer. They're selling directly to the people, right? So now, they can, the people can consume as much as they want. They don't have to wait for a movie to come out, 6 months from now or a year from now. And it says, so let's continue reading. Planned theatrical release of would-be tentpole films like Black Widow have been rescheduled, while other films including Mulan and the upcoming Pixar film Souls are seeing their first runs on Disney streaming services. This reorganization will accelerate our growth in the dynamic direct-to-consumer space, in which is key to the future of the company. The new organizational structure will content creation distinct from distribution, will enable us to be more effective and nimble, creating what consumers want. Yes, what consumers want most, delivering it in the way they prefer to consume it. Right? This is why it's so convenient. I'm telling you that the video streaming service is so convenient. And I'm gonna wrap this video up here. I'm not gonna read the rest of it. Well, actually, it says studios will run all the companies developing activities for live action and animated productions coming to Walt Disney Animated Studios, Pixar Animation Studios, Marvel Studios, Lucasfilm 20th Century Studios, and Searchlight Pictures. Searchlight Pictures, I haven't heard of that, but you get the deal. This is the way. Get it? This is the way. This is the way, Lando. And it's just more convenient, it's just better, and it's more profitable, it's more contained. And I mean, you have to look at it this way. The reason why Disney started their own video streaming service is because they had to pay money to Netflix when they had their content on Netflix. They had to pay Netflix had to pay Disney a certain amount of money to get the rights, to get the video streaming rights, so they can stream that Disney content on Netflix. But now Disney pulled out all their content from Netflix, and now they have their own platform. Okay, they have their own video streaming platform, and this is a great idea. It just makes sense, guys, because now they don't have to spread their content around channels. Now it's all on one channel, and now they can profit directly from the individuals. And don't forget, they also, they can also profit from other things like toys, video games that they create, and swags, t-shirts, merchandise, clothes. So man, I love talking about this shit. As you guys can tell. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, guys. Man, this video is longer than usual, but thank you for watching. This is your boy Andy Matrix. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think. Subscribe, and see you guys later.